It's time to start thinking about your taxes as the Internal Revenue Service officially begins accepting those tax returns today.
About 4 in 5 returns expected to be prepared electronically. But before you send off your tax return, there are some changes this year you'll want to know about.
WSLS 10's Aaron Brookshire joining us live from the office of a local tax expert with everything you need to know. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, the deadline to file your taxes this year is April 18th, and between now and then, more than 153 million individual taxes are expected to be filed. So it's definitely going to be a busy time for the IRS, and there are some things you need to look out for this year. David Kimball joins us now to talk a little bit about that. And one of the things that people who have maybe had their identity stolen before need to look out for are those PIN numbers, right?
Correct. When you've had your ID stolen and you get with the IRS and work it out and report it, they will issue you a PIN number, and it's very important to remember what that PIN number is.
Yeah, that's something that you guys need actually when you file those taxes or when people file their own taxes, right?
Correct. We can't file it without it, and when we do, we get a message from the IRS saying, hey, you forgot something.
Right, and so we were also talking a little bit earlier, people are going to see some delays this year as well as another way to kind of fight that identity theft. So that means some changes for businesses as well, right?
Correct. It used to be the employers had until the end of February to report the W-2s to the IRS. Now they have to do it a month earlier, so the end of January. So that'll give the IRS a couple weeks from the end of January to the middle of February to match up W-2s.
Right, and the middle of February is actually when we're going to see some people getting their returns back a little later than expected because of some changes. We'll have more on those changes and how you can tell if you are affected or not coming up in the next half hour. Live in Roanoke, I'm Aaron Brookshire, WSLS 10.
And Aaron, folks are going to get an extra couple of days to file their taxes this year. That deadline's been extended.
Yeah, that's right. As we mentioned, that deadline will be April 18th because of a holiday. The tax day actually falls over the weekend, and then Monday will be Emancipation Day, so you will have until Tuesday, April 18th, so a few extra days. But the key is really not delaying that. You want to get those done as soon as possible so you're not in a time crunch there at the end.
But procrastinators, you get a couple more days.
Especially if you have to write the check to pay. You always try to wait till the last second.
Yeah.
So you get 3 extra days there.
Thanks so much, Aaron.